Today, I'm going to be sharing my story with you. I've been trying to do this for a long while, but I haven't been able to gather myself to do this for you all. But I need to share this story with you on how I almost got deported out of Qatar. It has been a long journey, and I want to share it with you all because I know some people, especially people that are new to Qatar, they might go through the same thing I went through. This is just for you all to just pick out the lessons from my own story. And if this sounds interesting to you, kindly keep on watching to the end and do not miss out on any point. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Chioma. If you just seen this beautiful face for the first time, oh, it is good to have you all here, and it feels good to be back on this platform. I've been gone for over 2 months and I got lots of people on my DM asking me, Chioma, where are you? Chioma is finally here, and I'm going to be sharing the reason why I've been away for a while. And I got lots of new subscribers. You all are welcome. I'm sorry that I've not been posting. I'm sorry that I didn't inform you all of this break. I'm really sorry. Trust me, it wasn't intentional. So just sit back, relax, and hear my own side of the story and try to understand why this girl is on break. And if you're new to this space and you've subscribed, you have been waiting for my video, I'm back now. I'm really sorry that I kept you all hanging. Now let's get right into the video, but don't forget to like this video and share with whoever cares to listen, because definitely you all are going to be learning one or two from this story. It all happened in September 2023. My QID, if you don't know what QID is just like a resident permit. It's just like a card that shows that you are allowed to stay and work in Qatar. And this card, you can either renew it annually, and sometimes it can be, how will I put it, you can have it for a long period of time, maybe like 2 years, 3 years. But me, I was ordered by that sponsorship, so I usually renew my QID yearly. And if you have been an OG on this platform, on this channel, you would know that I came into Qatar through my dad, and I'm under my dad's sponsorship. While I got married, I was supposed to transfer under my husband, but I delayed. I did not transfer under my husband. So my QID got expired in 2023, September 9th to be precise. That is where my problem started from. My dad is having issues with his own company, so his QID was blocked. There was no way for me to transfer. There was no way for me to do my QID, for me to renew my QID. So the only option I had then was for me to transfer to my company. And my company, following the due process, because I'm married here, my husband is based in Qatar, I'm supposed to be under my husband's sponsorship. I tried transferring under my husband, but because of my dad QID is blocked, he cannot transfer me directly, because just like I'm transferring from family to family, so it has to be done on the metrash. In case you don't know what a metrash is an application here in Qatar. It has all your details, like if you want to renew your QID. There are different benefits of having a metrash on your phone. So my dad is supposed to do that through his own metrash for him to transfer me directly, for him to approve the NOC, for me to be transferred to my husband's sponsorship. Then there was no way I could do that, and my company needed me to transfer under my husband. So my husband's own is ticked out. I cannot transfer under him. The only option is for me to transfer under my company. Meanwhile, while doing this, if you're in Qatar, if you're used to the system, or if you don't even know the system, you have, after your QID expires, you have 3 months grace. That is 90 days grace for you to renew your QID. Once you don't renew your QID, you are going to be paying 10 riyal per day fine. Like each day you stay in Qatar, you are going to be paying 10 riyal per day. During that process, oh my God, I cried. I think I'm going to insert a video while I was in the office. I was frustrated. I was tired. I was depressed. Only a few people around me knew about this because I did not tell anyone. Only like my close friends that knew about it. I was actually going through a lot. Like I was dying in silence. Like honestly, this is not the usual me, but I don't know how I feel. I thought my strength could carry me, but since my strength is failing, this is the 26th November 2023. I've tried so hard to be strong, but I cannot anymore. This story is just going to be all over the place because I wanted to film then what I was going through, but I could not. I did not have the strength to film it. Like every day I was leaving my office. Thank God, I really thank God for my managers, like my leaders in the office. Like they were so understanding. They really held my hand through that period because every time I'm always going out of the office for me to either go to CID, for me to go to labor, for me to go to immigration. Like I was just going to these three places, and at the end of the day I was not getting any results. At times I'm going to go to CID, I'm going to cry my eye out.
Hello guys, this is 8:30 a.m. I'm supposed to be at work, but I'm running around for my ID issue. I've never been this stressed in my life. This is my first time, and honestly it's tiring. I just have few days left for my grace period to be over. I'm believing in God. I'm not giving up on God because I know He's going to answer me.
I know I said something, I think I've mentioned something about learning Arabic in Qatar. During that period, I now understood the importance of knowing Arabic because most of those people, they don't really know how to communicate with you well in English. And when you're talking to them in English, they don't really understand what you're saying. They're just like looking at you like they just want you to round up and leave their presence so that they can attend to other people. Like I was just like roaming around. So during this period, I was trying to transfer to my husband. The 3-month grace finished. Every day I was owing fine of 10 riyals every blessed day. I was owing that fine. I think for me to prove to you all that my QID expired, I think I'm going to insert a picture of my QID. That's if I still have it. I'm going to insert a picture of the QID, the date it's actually expired. Then going here and there, like then after 120 days of my QID expiration, I did not have access to my bank account. That is where my head started blowing hot. I'm working, I cannot withdraw my salary. Once my salary is being paid to my account, I don't have access to my salary. I cannot do any bank transaction. Like it was really, really, I don't really know what to say at that period. I remember December period, I gave an hint that I wasn't really posting well. I wasn't posting like the way I was supposed to post. I said it that I think I mentioned it somehow in my video that I'm not really in the right frame of mind for me to post. That was the reason why I could not post. In February, I did not even have strength again. That was February this year. I did not have strength again. I said, no, I cannot continue to pretend on camera and try to educate people while me, I'm going through my own. And when people tell me that they did not see their sponsor, that they want to renew their QID, I don't know how to tell those people that baby girl is going through her own challenges at the moment. I don't know how to tell people. So at that point, I stopped responding to comments. I just totally went off. I broke down. Then from my office, I was almost at the edge of losing my job, because every time I continue to get an email, I need to upload my new QID on our database. If not, I won't be able to do anything. I won't be able to submit my timesheet. I won't be able to access anything in regards to my company. That was when my head started shaking. I did not really know what to do. Like, I really faced a lot that period. And during that period again, I needed to go to the hospital. I needed to get some medication. And when I went, during that period, I understood our QID is really powerful. I understood the importance of our QID. Like, since 5 years, I've just been taking my QID. I felt that it is just normal just for me to have my QID. But during that process, I understood the importance of my QID. I went to the medical facility. I wanted to get medications. Medications on a normal day, I'm supposed to maybe like 10 riyal highest to get. I was charged 150 riyals for that medication. I broke down, and during this period also, I did not have money in my account. Like, I don't even have access to my account. I don't know what to do, but that medication was very important for me to get. I had to get it, and I had to pay that fee, that amount of money for me to get that medication. Like, it was so difficult. While later, my company, they agreed to transfer me under them. I thought maybe it's just going to be easy peasy. It's just going to be very fast. I never knew I was deceiving myself. My company tried to transfer me under them. And mind you, my company is a very powerful company here in Qatar. They tried to transfer me under them, and they said they could not transfer me because my dad's QID is blocked. That was where my head started spinning. My option A and B. A is my husband. That one is ticked out. Now, my option B for my company is about to be ticked out. I went to CID. Then they told me there's an amount of money my dad had to pay, which is a huge amount of money, before they can unblock my dad's ID for me to transfer. I begged them that, please, can you just unblock my dad's ID just for one day so that I can transfer under my company? They said no. Like, at that period, I actually lost hope. At times, I'll just see myself walking. I'll find myself like, okay, maybe very soon I'm going back to Nigeria. And I'm not ready to go back to Nigeria. I did not plan to go back to Nigeria. My husband is here. Like, everything I've been building is here. I did not know what to do. I did not even know where to even start from. If you notice the Qatar Expo, usually me, I would have gone out for me to video the Qatar Expo for you all, but I could not go. I could not go to the Qatar Expo. At that period, from that time my QID expired, that was last year September, I limited my going out because I don't want to get caught up by the police, especially when the 3-month grace expired. I didn't want to go anywhere that maybe the police, they are going to tell me that where is my QID, and then I'll start explaining unnecessary stories to them. I did not want to do that. So I only go to work and I come back to the house. I I did not go to anywhere. Like, I wasn't going out. Even in the metro, if I should find the police there, I would be so scared, So I used to have confidence that if I'm going, I just walk freely because I have my QID. But now whenever I see the police, like, I'm so scared. I don't want them to come to me. I don't want them to start asking me, where is your QID? I don't want to start explaining unnecessary stories. And mind you, once that 3 months grace elapses, just know that you are 50% in Qatar and you are 50% in your country, because anytime police get hold of you, you are just one-way ticket back to your country. So I was almost like, I was thinking about my job. Like, if I should lose this job, you all know the present situation in Qatar. Getting a job now is difficult. My company tried all they could. I was unable to transfer. That's why every time I think about my bosses in the office, like, I just say, God bless them. God bless them so much. God bless them, and keep them for me, because they really went all out. They really helped me during this process. It was through them I was able to finally transfer under my company. Thank God today I'm having my residence permit. I'm so happy. I got my residence permit after almost 7 months of when my QID expired. That was when I got my residence permit. I'm so much happy now. I'm so much settled in. And I can now start posting freely, because I cannot be advising you people, and at the end of the day, my own life is not balanced. You all understand? I cannot start sitting down to, like, I don't know how to fake it. If you know me, you know me. I don't know how to fake it. I just tell you the way it is. So I cannot be coming on camera to come and pretend for you all. So this is to the newcomers. Please, if you come under a freelance visa, I would advise you, especially some of these companies, you might not, when it's time for you to renew your QID, you might not find them again. Before your QID expire, try as much as possible. Start to work your transfer to a better company. Try as much as possible to start working your transfer to a better company, because if not for God, I've already overstayed. After, maybe if the police catch me now, for example, I might be paying fine of 10,000 Qatar riyals, because if you overstay in Qatar, when I was going to the CID at that time, I met a lot of people. When I went to labor, a lot of people with different complaints. Some people, they overstayed. Some people, they could not find their sponsor. They had fines to pay. And I don't want you to be like that, okay? I'm sorry that this video is just all over the place. This is just my own personal life update, my own personal story. I did not know how to share it, okay? But maybe there is a part of this video that you don't really understand, that you would love me to explain better on. Kindly let me know, okay? But my advice to people that came with freelance visa, please don't allow your QID to expire on you. Have different options. Maybe as at now, you find it very hard for you to even see your sponsor, because I don't know why you are in Qatar, you don't even know your sponsor, like eye to eye. You don't know him. You don't know the office. You're only using like a second party or a third party for you to get your ID. Please no. You should know your sponsor. If today you don't know your sponsor, search for your sponsor. If your sponsor is someone that maybe you don't usually see, start working your transfer to a better company, okay? I don't meet people in the course of this year that will tell me that, Chioma, I'm looking for my sponsor. Like, because I went through it, I cried, I was depressed, I could not eat. Like, I was literally drained. I don't even know how to explain myself to people. But at the end of the day, God did it. Like, at that point when I was going through it, like, when I told God that, why is this thing happening to me? God, like, I heard a voice that said, you are teaching people, okay? There are some things that you should also pass through so that when you are talking to people, you have more experience. Now, I have more experience about staying in Qatar. I have more experience about QID because 5 years I've been in Qatar. This month make it my 6th year I'll be in Qatar. I haven't faced any of this. I haven't faced it. Then I'll just hear stories. I'll just see people that they are going through it, but I cannot really relate with them. But currently, I can relate. I understand what these people are actually facing. So please try as much as possible, know your sponsor, and always have your money. If maybe you are the one renewing your ID, always have your money available for you to renew your ID. Don't allow your ID to expire on you. Don't overstay. Don't overstay in Qatar. If you are currently overstaying in Qatar, try to find solutions to it. Okay, if you have any question about this video at all, maybe there's some things I did not touch on because I'm just all over the place. I'm excited. I'm happy to be back on your screen. If there are some things I did not touch on, kindly let me know in the comment section. I'll be willing to do that for you all. And I know I have lots of pending comments. I have lots of emails that I have not responded to. Hopefully, I'll start responding to comments again, and I'll start responding to my emails. And yeah, expect more videos from me, and let us have fun together. Like this video, share with whoever cares to listen. If you're new to this space, you're just seeing this beautiful face for the first time, do not leave without subscribing. Subscribe to be part of this family, and see you all in the next one. But always remember to love yourself. Bye.